Everyone, David Coe with the Coe Real Estate Group. I hope you're doing well. Happy April. It officially means that we are done with the first quarter of 2024. So I figured it would be a good time to take a look at where we are and how we closed up the first quarter. Activity has definitely been picking up, especially over the last 3 or 4 weeks. So let's dive in and see if we can see how. First thing we're going to start off is with interest rates. And, you can see that, rates kind of peaked at this 7.79, almost 8% back in October, and slowly fell all through the end of the fourth quarter last year. And so far this year, we've kind of gone up, we've gone down a little bit, and we seem to be settled down somewhere in the mid sixes. I think it's important looking at rates in context, right? Certainly when you look at 5 years, after so many years of all these kind of artificial low rates, we seem to be higher. Even when you look at 10 years out, you can see that for the last 10 years, rates are higher. But when we look out, kind of the maximum, rates are pretty much where they were. They're actually lower where they were in the 90s and about the same as where they were in the 2000s. So, I think over time, we're going to look back at these kind of 2010 post-Great Recession as being an anomaly, especially when we had rates in the low twos. But we seem to be kind of stabilizing with interest rates right around the mid sixes. And most people, including myself, think that's probably where we'll be for the rest of this year. Looking at new listings, you can see there was a spike in both Orange County and LA County. LA County is the blue line on this chart. Orange County is the red line on this chart. January 24, we had a slew of new listings that hit, but it's been slowly ticking down. So once again, we have, an inventory issue happening, in most of Southern California, although active listings are starting to pick up a little bit. So, there are definitely some markets that were on the market last year that are lingering, which is a good opportunity for buyers right now. Anyone that has an older property, high days on market, property that needs a little love are good opportunities for someone that's looking for a deal. Especially when you look at days on market, it's just plummeting. So, here we are at the end of March, average days on market for LA County is 14 days, Orange County is 10 days. So what we're seeing is brand new listings that are in great shape. We're now getting, 5, 10, 15 offers on them, and those properties are going up pretty quick. But properties that have a little baggage, overpriced, need some love, those are actually staying on the market a little bit and impacting this rate. The actual number of closed sales, we did finally start to pick up a little bit in March. And actually you can see both in, January is where we kind of plateaued, some of the lowest actual transaction volumes we've seen, even year over year from 2023, 2024. This was really the impact of the high interest rates in the fourth quarter of last year. But if rates have started to come down, we can see that actual volume is starting to go up, although we are way below where we are historically in the number of transactions. And then, of course, when we look at sales prices, prices have been kind of bouncing up and down for the last few months. But, coming out of the gate this year with rates coming down, here we are in March 2024, ending the quarter with LA County, the median at 876,000 and Orange County at 975, which isn't that far off of where we were at the peak in April of 2022. We're almost back to where we were. And based on current market conditions, I think we're going to probably keep riding through the first half of this year. And then, just as you can see, as the year goes on, prices tend to drop a little bit. I kind of have the feeling we'll be in this kind of peak and trowel, for the next couple of years as, interest rates finally normalize and maybe get back to, a more long-term kind of mid 5%, high 5% rate. So hopefully this information was helpful. If there's any questions that you have about your real estate portfolio or anyone in your tribe that's looking for real estate advice, please connect them to myself or someone on our team. We'd love to sit down, look at their situation, and give them great real estate advice. David Coe with the Coe Real Estate Group. I hope you're doing well and hope to talk to you soon.